On today's episode, Tesla reveals new features for the Cybercab and Model Y, autopilot hits a wall, Elon is giving away a free trip to Mars, and Kim K poses with her robot. Tesla's Vice President of Vehicle Engineering Lars Moravai and Chief Designer Franz von Holzhausen recently appeared on the Munro Live YouTube channel with automotive engineer Sandy Munro. The Tesla duo were there discussing updates on two of their latest vehicle designs, the Cybercab and the refreshed Model Y, with each of them representing a significant change in Tesla's manufacturing philosophy. Lars and Franz revealed a significant redesign of the new Model Y's rear gigacastings, with the new rear underbody now 7 kilograms lighter than its predecessor and requiring 50% less machining. This 15% weight reduction improves both vehicle dynamics and driving range, while at the same time increasing the rear structure's stiffness, which is going to reduce body flex during hard cornering maneuvers. In the Munro Live interview, Tesla's Lars Moravai said the gigacasting process has improved since 2020, now using conformal cooling, which involves curved cooling channels that match the shape of the mold. This upgrade cut cycle time per casting from 170 seconds to just 75 seconds on their 6,000-ton machines. Tesla also notes this produces lighter, more precise, and consistent castings. This sounds like a huge win on the vehicle production side for Tesla, which made it even more surprising when Lars revealed that Tesla is not using a front underbody gigacasting for their new Model Y. This decision was unexpected given its leadership in gigacasting, a process now adopted by many major automakers. Lars explained that Tesla opted not to use the front underbody gigacasting in the new Model Y because most of its production lines were already using sheet metal for the front end. Only the Texas factory and briefly Giga Berlin had built the full structural battery pack with front and rear castings. For this new refresh, Tesla chose a uniform body design across all factories to ensure part interchangeability and address supply chain challenges. So if they are going to make the new Y the same around the world, then why not switch all factories to front gigacasting? Well, we looked to Luca Greco, a gigacasting expert, and Jordan from the Limiting Factor for insights. Jordan calls this underbody Tetris, implying that Tesla skipped front-end casting on the Model Y to save capacity for a cheaper vehicle that will enter production soon, aka the Cybercab. Jordan agrees with Lars that it's smarter for Tesla to switch a few gigacastings to stampings rather than convert most stampings to castings. It may cause minor factory inefficiencies, but simplifies Tesla's global supply chain. Luca adds that money plays a role as well. Gigacastings save costs, but since 2020, Tesla's 5 Model Y production lines have used traditional stamped front underbodies. This equipment, which is only 3 or 4 years old, isn't fully paid off yet. Switching everything to gigacastings would essentially be throwing money away. So it looks like the front underbody gigacasting hit a snag, probably because of the structural battery pack, or really the fact that it's not there, not yet at least. Only Texas and Berlin used those packs for short amounts of time, and while Tesla's still heading in that direction, they've mostly shelved the structural pack idea for now. Luca also points out Tesla's saving time here. Switching all Model Y factories to front gigacasting at once would have shut down production lines way longer, and when you've got the world's top-selling car, the Model Y took the crown again in 2024 for the second year running, you don't want that kind of delay. Once the structural battery pack and 4680 cells are fully rolling, Tesla's unboxed assembly method will probably kick in too. Plus, we think there are some bigger perks here that connect to new projects like Cybercab production, which Lars also shed some light on, hinting that this might take the crown as the world's most efficient electric vehicle when it rolls out next year. Lars also shared that the Cybercab can hit a real-world range of nearly 300 miles on a single charge. Not a groundbreaking number on its own, but he also says that Cybercab will use a battery under 50 kilowatt hours. Compare that to the Model 3 long range with 75 kilowatt hours, and you're looking at an efficiency of about 6 miles per kilowatt hour, which is a big deal. The updated Model 3 gets 4 miles per kilowatt hour, and the industry-leading Lucid Air clocks in at 4.3. Franz pointed to the car's teardrop shape as a key factor in cutting energy use, with its light build helping as well. Lars attributes that lightweight to a pair of large gigacastings in both front and back, plus 2 hot-stamped door rings welded together with a laser. The Cybercab castings won't need paint since the materials team has figured out corrosion resistance and their aluminum alloy. Only the door rings will get some color. All that makes it sound like it will be cheap to make, and it lines up with what we've learned about the Cybercab's unpainted body panels. They are skipping the paint shop by adding color directly to the plastic panels as they are being made. If it gets scratched, you'd fix it with regular paint. Lars also mentioned they are setting up production gear at Giga Texas right now, aiming for prototypes this summer and full production by early 2026. With this and other new models coming soon, Tesla has got plenty of use for its existing GigaPress machines, so maybe that's why the Model Y's front is staying non-casted for now. Mark Rober, the former NASA engineer turned YouTube star with over 65 million subscribers, just released a video titled, "Can You Fool a Self-Driving Car?" It's already racked up more than 13 million views since dropping late last week. Known for his science-driven content on YouTube and Crunch Labs, Rober's latest project has sparked a lot of talk, especially among Tesla fans. The video kicks off with a clever stunt. Rober secretly mapped Disney's Space Mountain using chest-mounted LiDAR. No word yet on Disney's take, but the real story came later. He tested 2 approaches to self-driving tech: a LiDAR-equipped car from Luminar, a company big in the field, and his own Tesla Model 3. LiDAR is common in autonomous vehicles like Waymo or Neo, while Tesla relies solely on cameras. Rober wanted to see how they'd handle a trick that you may have seen before in a Roadrunner cartoon, the painted road. Here's where it gets interesting and controversial. For the Tesla test, he used autopilot, not the more advanced full self-driving system, or FSD. That choice frustrated some Tesla owners, since autopilot's older tech lags behind FSD by years. In the big moment, Rober set up a screen with a road photo to fool the systems. The LiDAR car stopped short. The Tesla, it plowed straight through. Cue the viral storm. Pro and anti-Tesla camps lit up. A closer look shows autopilot was only active briefly before the crash and disengaged right at impact. Was that intentional, or does it mirror NHTSA noted issues with the system cutting out? It's unclear. Rober later addressed the blowback, saying he skipped FSD because he thought it required a destination address and assumed the sensors wouldn't differ. Actually, FSD works without an address and processes camera data far better. Rober has said he's willing to rerun the test with FSD, but doubts the outcome would change. Luminar briefly highlighted the video on their site before stepping back amid the uproar. Rober insists they didn't pay him, just lent him a car with no say in the edit. It is worth noting, though, Luminar's CEO, Austin Russell, previously donated millions to Rober's ocean cleanup efforts. There is no direct tie to this video, but it is context. Rober maintains he is impartial, owns no stock in either company, and says he's a Tesla fan, likely to buy another. Other creators are now planning to test FSD properly, so we might get clarity soon. But for now, Rober's video has fueled debates about vision-only self-driving tech. Whether it's a fair critique or a misstep, well, that's still up for discussion. Elon Musk's X platform is offering a chance to win a trip to Mars on the SpaceX Starship. This is part of a 2025 NCAA basketball tournament bracket challenge. Participants can complete their March Madness brackets on X and share them publicly. If someone achieves a perfect bracket correctly predicting every game, they'll travel to Mars aboard the SpaceX vehicle. For those unable to take the trip, an alternative prize includes $250,000, a year of free residential Starlink service, a day of SpaceX astronaut training, the opportunity to send a personal item into space on a Falcon 9, and VIP access to a Starship launch. If no one gets a perfect bracket, the first runner-up receives $100,000. Rules and eligibility details are available on X's website. The odds of a perfect bracket are extremely low, roughly 1 in 120 billion based on basic calculations, assuming some basketball knowledge. No one has ever accomplished this feat. Still, the contest adds an unusual twist to the tournament, and X is promoting it as a standout event. Results will show if anyone can claim the top prize. We are wrapping up today's video with Kim Kardashian's latest photo shoot, featuring the Tesla Optimus bot, shared with her 357 million followers for perfect 8.5 magazine. One detail stands out here. The red light on Optimus in the picture suggests its battery is low. Now, we won't speculate why, but it's pretty clear who Optimus was hanging out with on Valentine's Day.